Welcome back to the channel, where we cut through the hype and get straight into the heart of the game. Today's question is as bold as it is exciting. Could Barcelona actually win the treble this year? It's not just a fan fantasy anymore. With a serious unbeaten streak, a new tactical mind in Hansi Flick, and some standout performances across all competitions, Barça has quietly, or maybe not so quietly, become a serious contender for all three major trophies. In this video, we're going to break down their current form, the numbers behind the hype, the key players driving the engine, and the brutal truth about what still stands in their way. Whether you support them or not, one thing's clear: Barcelona's story this season is one worth watching. Let's dive in. Let's start by setting the stage. In European club football, few achievements command as much respect as the treble, winning the domestic league, domestic cup, and the UEFA Champions League in a single season. It's a feat so difficult that only a handful of clubs have ever managed it. Barcelona is one of the elite, having done it not once, but twice. First in 2008-09, under the tactical brilliance of Pep Guardiola, and again in 2014-15, with Luis Enrique steering a squad stacked with attacking firepower. Those campaigns are now the stuff of legend. But fast forward to 2025 and whispers are turning into conversations. Could this Barcelona side be writing the next chapter in that same elite book? It's not just wishful thinking. All three major trophies are still in play, and the data suggests that this team, new coach, young blood, experienced leaders, are very much in the hunt. But how realistic is it? That's what we're unpacking, because chasing history is one thing, actually catching it is another. Barcelona's current form under Hansi Flick? Well, let's just say, if winning streaks were hairstyles, this one would be a mullet. Business in the front, party in the back. As of April 12, 2025, Barca are riding a 23-match unbeaten run across all competitions, 19 wins, 4 draws, and 0 chill. They're just one shy of Frank Rijkaard's 24-match record from 2005-06, which probably has Frank nervously checking matchday scores like it's his fantasy league. In this stretch, they've bagged 73 goals and conceded only 21. That's not just form, it's domination with a side of defensive discipline. And this run hasn't been a one-competition wonder either. We're talking 11 unbeaten in La Liga, 5 in the Champions League, 5 in the Copa del Rey, and 2 in the Supercopa de España. If consistency was a trophy, Flick's already hoisting it. Now, up next, Leganés, the same team that handed them a surprise loss in December. You can bet Flick's got that one circled in red ink. One more game unbeaten, and Rijkaard's record might just get flicked aside, pun very much intended. Barcelona's Champions League quarter-final first leg was less a football match and more a statement. Facing Borussia Dortmund at the Estadi Olympique Louis Companys, they strolled to a 4-0 win that looked more like a training session than a knockout tie. Rafinha got the party started in the 25th minute, finishing a slick move with the kind of confidence you'd expect from a player on a hot streak. Then came Robert Lewandowski, scoring not once, but twice against his former club, as if he had a personal vendetta. His second in the 66th minute was so composed it could have been part of a finishing masterclass. And then there's Lamine Yamal, 17, Champions League knockout, coolly slots in the fourth like he's been doing this for years. No nerves, just pure talent. With this result, Barcelona aren't just eyeing the semis, they're kicking the door in. Flick even smiled after the final whistle, which is probably rarer than Dortmund fans enjoying a trip to Spain. Barring a miracle, Barca are through, and they're not tiptoeing, they're roaring. Barcelona's La Liga campaign has been a tale of redemption. After a surprising 1-0 home defeat to Leganés on December 15, 2024, where Sergio Gonzalez's early header stunned the hosts despite their 80% possession and 20 shot attempts, many questioned their title credentials. That loss marked their second consecutive league defeat and left them tied at the top with Atletico Madrid, with Real Madrid just a point behind. Fast forward to April 12, 2025, and Barcelona has turned the tide, currently leading La Liga with 67 points from 30 matches. They sit 4 points clear of Real Madrid. This resurgence includes an 11-match unbeaten streak in the league, showcasing their resilience and determination to reclaim domestic dominance. Interestingly, their next fixture is against Leganés, the very team that handed them that December defeat. manager Hansi Flick remains cautious, acknowledging Leganes's defensive strengths and the importance of maintaining focus in the title race. With 8 matches remaining, every point is crucial, and Barcelona wants to continue their momentum towards securing the championship. Barcelona's Copa del Rey journey this season has been nothing short of exhilarating. After a nail-biting 5-4 aggregate victory over Atletico Madrid in the semi-finals, they've secured a spot in the final against arch-rivals Real Madrid. This highly anticipated El Clasico showdown is scheduled for Saturday, April 26, 2025 at 10 p.m. local time and will take place at the Estadio de la Cartuja in Seville. This marks the first Copa del Rey final between these two giants since 2014, adding an extra layer of intensity to an already fierce rivalry. Barcelona enters the match with confidence, having already defeated Real Madrid twice this season, a 4-0 triumph in La Liga and a 5-2 victory in the Spanish Super Cup final. A win here would not only add another trophy to Barcelona's cabinet, but also provide a significant psychological edge in their pursuit of a historic treble. For Real Madrid, it's a chance to avenge earlier defeats and claim silverware in a season that's been challenging. With both teams bringing their A-game, this final promises to be a thrilling encounter. Barcelona's charge toward a potential treble in 2025 has been powered by a blend of seasoned veterans and emerging talents. Here's a look at the key players driving this success. Robert Lewandowski. At 36, Lewandowski continues to defy age, leading La Liga with 25 goals in 28 matches and totaling 40 goals across all competitions. His consistent scoring has been pivotal, making him the focus of Barcelona's attack. Rafinha. The Brazilian winger has elevated his game, netting 13 goals and providing 7 assists in La Liga. His performances have not only been crucial domestically, but also in Europe, where he's matched Lionel Messi's club record of 19 goal involvements in a single Champions League season. Ferran Torres. Torres has contributed significantly with 9 goals and 5 assists, often stepping up in crucial moments. His versatility and knack for finding the net have added depth to Barcelona's attacking options. Lamine Yamal. At just 17, Yamal has made a remarkable impact with 6 goals and 11 assists in La Liga. His creativity and composure belie his age, making him one of the most exciting young talents in European football. These players, among others, have been instrumental in Barcelona's formidable form, combining experience and youth to create a dynamic and effective team. Barcelona's path to a historic treble is paved with critical, high-stakes fixtures. First up is April 12th, where they face Leganes, the same side that embarrassed them 1-0 back in December. A little revenge, anyone? Then, on April 15th, they travel to Germany for the Champions League quarter-final second leg against Borussia Dortmund with a 4-0 advantage. The odds are in their favour, but this is knockout football. One sloppy half and things get messy. On April 19th and 22nd, Barca hosts Celta Vigo and Mallorca, 2 La Liga matches they can't afford to slip in if they want to stay ahead of Real Madrid. April 26th is the big one, a Copa del Rey final El Clasico in Seville. Win it and they're one step closer to a treble, and in Madrid's heads. The La Liga climax features a likely title-deciding Clasico on May 11th, followed by tricky closing fixtures versus Espanyol, Villarreal and Athletic Club. The next 6 weeks, tense, demanding, potentially historic, and for Barcelona, it's all or nothing. Amid the treble chatter, TikTok compilations, and overly dramatic fan edits, Hansi Flick has been the calm in Barcelona's storm of success. While fans are busy booking spots on La Rambla for the parade, Flick's preaching one thing: next game. Only the next game. He's basically the football version of a mindfulness coach. You ask him about the Champions League final, he'll tell you about how dangerous Leganes' set pieces are. Ask him about the treble, he'll pivot to how Mallorca can punish you in transition. It's like trying to talk weekend plans with someone stuck in Monday mode. But that laser focus, it's exactly what's kept this Barca side grounded. Flick's philosophy is all about discipline, mental sharpness, and tactical consistency. No space for ego or distractions. Even Lewandowski could score a hat-trick, and Flick would probably say, yes, but he missed that sitter in the 17th minute. That mindset has built a team that's not just talented, but hungry, and not just for fame, but for the next 3 points. Or maybe both. Right now, the atmosphere among Barcelona fans is somewhere between cautiously optimistic and already planning the victory tattoos. The buzz is real and loud. Social media's mix of tactical analysis, Lamine Yamal appreciation threads, and conspiracy theories about Lewandowski aging backwards. Vice President Rafa Eustace summed it up best. Dreams are always good, and for once, that doesn't sound like club PR spin. This belief has spread far beyond the Camp Nou, the Estadi Olympique Louis Compagnies this season, and into living rooms and group chats across the globe. Fans who were grumbling back in December after that shocking loss to Leganés are now refreshing fixture lists like it's a stock market ticker. Even the most skeptical are letting themselves believe just a little. But it's not blind faith. The performances have earned this optimism. And while everyone knows football can break your heart faster than your ex's last text, there's a growing sense that this could really be something special. Hope is back in Barcelona, and this time it's wearing Flick's press tracksuit. So, will Barcelona actually pull off the treble this year? The ingredients, they're all there. Form, depth, leadership, momentum, and a manager who treats press conferences like chess matches. On paper, it looks promising. But as any seasoned football fan knows, the game isn't played on spreadsheets. It's played over 90 grueling minutes, under pressure, in front of thousands, often with a controversial VAR decision or two. What is undeniable, though, is that this team is peaking at the right time. Hansi Flick has turned a shaky December into a ruthless, unified machine. The players are delivering, the fans are dreaming, and rivals, they're watching a little too closely for comfort. Whether this ends in confetti or what could have been, Barca's run is already one of the season's most compelling stories. They've given us drama, brilliance, and a glimpse at what the future of European football might look like. The dream? Oh, it's very much alive, but for now, as Flick would say, on to the next game. That's all for today's deep dive into Barcelona's treble aspirations. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe the treble is within reach? Until next time, keep the passion alive.